bicycle. He got a bicycle from somebody. Who will be riding a bicycle in this arena? I don't know.
That's right. We're back for two, bitches. You thought we were joking the first time we said we were back, and then we were back again, and just like a good film, you can't keep us down. Well, then again, trilogies don't have a great ability to... Shit, yeah, the third one's not always great, is it? Anyway, we're back, because it is, of course, it's got Byecycle.
Yeah, Byecycle.
I got Byecycle in this arena.
I am, of course, Steve Jones 313, the part-time player, and with me is the host with the most. He is the Cash Brew. Patron say the social awkward Geek King.
Yes, I am, and I am very much looking forward to what we're about to watch now, because it is the Great American Bash 1988. Now, this is back in the days when they used to have the Great American Bash was a tour they did where they hit major cities and major stadiums, doing like fucking six matches and 6 war games in a row, night after night after night. But this is going to be the pay-per-view we're watching. So if you're watching on the WWE Network, you want Great American Bash 1988, not the Great American Bash 1988 Greensboro, because they have one of the tour shows on the WWE Network. So you want the one that's not in Greensboro. July 10th is the date on that one.
So a couple of notable matches for this pay-per-view. Obviously, the main event, it is going to be Ric Flair defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Lex Luger.
Indeed, which would be a fucking hell of a match. We also have the Tower of Doom, where it is Team Sullivan versus Team Garvin, where they have to fight from the top of three cages stacked together after they've got themselves up there. It is 40 feet high in the air, make their way down, and it's not. And the only person at the bottom of the ring, in the bottom cage to start off with, is Precious. Holds the key to the door, and she can decide who is allowed out and who's allowed in. Now,
yeah, we also have the United States Championship on the line in what should be one hell of a matchup.
We have of course the newest member of the Four Horsemen, Barry Windham, with that Iron Claw, who last time we saw him was on Clash of Champions, and he had that claw in Dusty Rhodes so hard it busted him open. He'll be facing the man himself, the American Dream, if you will. Second most recognizable sports athlete in the world, Dusty Rhodes.
Absolutely. And much more. So this is going to be one hell of a show. I reckon we're looking at, basically, a little shy of 2.5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So again, pick your drinks, pack your snacks, and get ready. And remember, we do not skip the intro.
If you skip the intro, you'll be all over. You'll be well past us. But come on, this is classic 80s. Yeah. Why would you skip the intro, baby?
Yeah. Never skip the intro. Yeah. This ain't fucking YouTube with adverts. This is the WWE Network, and we watch those intros.
Yeah, or Peacock if you're in the United States.
Yeah.
But other than that, I believe we are kicking off with a World Tag Team title match, and we want something I'm very much looking forward to. So, as Boss said, get your snacks, get your drinks, sit down and prepare as the Geek King and Boss Caulfield take you to 1988, to Baltimore, and away we go to the Great American Bash in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Look at that, classic.
Oh.
The price for freedom.
Wow.
Oh, this is
yay!
I saw this about 4 times last time we did an episode. Jesus. Oh, look at this stuff. They're not even like posed photos.
Yeah. That's like when you get really pissed off when you try to find a PNG for TMO and you're like, that's the best you can get. You're like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Mid-interview shots. You'd think they could sit them down and go, here, take a photo.
Yeah. It's like
we got some Midnight Express on this. Midnight Express against the Fantastics. That'd be a great match. We saw what happened last time with them at Clash 1. Clever Southern taking away Precious. The Tower of Doom.
The price for freedom. The Great American Bash 88.
And now.
with a very imaginative name, the Baltimore Arena.
That would be
In
imaginative.
Baltimore-
That would be imaginative if it wasn't in Baltimore.
Yeah. And we're, of course, we're in Baltimore, Maryland. And that is Maryland, not Maryland.
Yeah,
Despite the fact that it's spelled
Maryland.
Maryland.
Look at this Stinger and Nikita. I believe I am right. It's a World Tag Team title match, and I believe I saw the Horsemen in the ring. Oh, yep, there they are. Fucking Vaughn.
Vaughn's like, hey, watch yourself.
That
I
place
feel like
is fucking rocking.
JJ Dillon dressed similar to Mr. Bean at the moment.
But
He's
Mr.
no
Bean
fool.
stole his. That's where Mr. Bean stole his gimmick, man.
You what, mate?
I don't know. Apparently, the crowd can hear him though. I think they're trying to get the sound mix sorted out in the back.
Possibly.
Oh, there we go. I like that he's still from the Soviet Union because technically Russia isn't a country anymore. It's still the Soviet Union at this point. You got another year or so before it becomes Russia.
Yeah.
Hey, Tony stole someone else's line.
Mm-hmm. Can't believe having to do this, but I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
He could probably explain why.
Boss Caulfield at the moment is dealing with some stomach issues. We do apologise, but hopefully he'll be able to go back and we'll be able to continue with the show. We are just going to continue as we go forward. So there's no real problem there. So there shouldn't really be an issue at all. I'll just quickly get it so we can just do that. Oh, nope, that didn't work, did it? I'll get there eventually, guys. There we go. Apologise about all that. But there you go, yep. Alright, well, when Boss is back, we will obviously enjoy his versions of this. Boss will be surprised we got a different referee. If anyone saw the last clash, it was Teddy along the whole way. Oh, here we go. Fucking brawling. That crowd's red hot for anything they're going to do tonight, I can tell you right now. I can't tell if it's anti-horseman or if it's so pro everyone else. Oh, what a drop kick. He still always had a nice drop kick, guys. He really did. Wow! Fucking hell. Sting's got this place rocking and rolling. I don't know, headsets this time I have the microphone, so there you go. Oh! Reversal. Into an arm drag. Look, and that the crowd, and then just. Some of these crowd don't even know what the fuck's going on, guys, honestly. Oh! Gonna fucking hurt, innit? Eh? Gonna fucking knack. Tony and JR on the call. That should be a good fun one tonight. Oh. pronouns, pal. Then trying to get the crowd wound up with a bit of a boo there. And nice don't half leave a fucking like a line in the camera, do they? Yeah. Cover up the hair. It's not much there, man. Come on. Oh, he didn't do it. He didn't do it. There's a sickle. There's another one. That didn't work at all, Nakia. You missed that. You fucking whiffed on that one. Where's the ref? Oh, there he is. Boot. Got wrestling boots on himself, the referee. A flare going on as well. Never seen it from a referee. Oh, that's gonna stop you. That's gonna make you think again. Nice recovery. Oh, maybe not. Fucking face got smashed. That's as good. That was as good. That's old school. Some fun, man. Some classic wrestling here, guys. There's not much else to say to it, you know. Look at that. Okay. Oh, look, that's a great submission hold. Oh, this is good. It's gonna. I don't know what's gonna go on here. Like, Oh, that's the wrong place to be. Please. Oh. Oh, it's 270 there. I didn't think it was that big. It does sound like Boss Caulfield's on his way back in.
I wish to formally apologise to any gods that I've offended.
All right, as
that's-
Boss is saying that, we're just getting back on the screen there. There we go, lovely.
Yeah. I pray that whatever gods I've offended will take mercy upon me. I'm very, very sorry for whatever it is that I did.
I'm sure they'll take mercy on you eventually, Boss.
God, I hope so.
Are you okay to continue with the show? Or are you? Or
Yes. Yes, I'm okay. I'm okay. I appreciate. I appreciate.
But
this is still going.
Yeah, it's been a hell of a match, mate. Lots of great team. Oh.
Nah, fucked it.
No, I think it's one of those ones that they literally haven't edited a thing on.
Yeah.
Like if you watch the Greensboro one, they actually say at the beginning of it, "This is we show this or present this in the same state as we could."
Yep.
I was like, okay. One of those ones though, if we do the Greensboro one, we'll have to do it as a bonus boss.
Yeah.
Because for one major reason, there's no commentary on it, so it is just literally us having fun watching our show.
Interesting.
So it'd be an interesting one to see if we get around to doing a bonus one on that.
Make a note of it.
We will. But yeah, like I said, good back and forth here. At one point they singled out Sting, the Horseman, did pronouns pal, and as you can see at this point in time, Nikita and Sting have singled out Tully, him being the smaller of the Horseman that's involved in the match. But yeah, some great moments. Sting did a plancha over the top rope, and the crowd went nuts, and he did that within like 30 seconds of the fucking match. I'm furious. Just too quick, too strong.
Yeah. I'm shocked and stunned though.
Yeah?
Where's Teddy Long? Where's Teddy Long?
I know. If you look at this referee, dude, not only do his pants have a bit of a flare to them, his boots are actually wrestling boots.
Well,
he's prepared for the show. You never know when you get called up into the battle royal, do you?
Nah, you're quite right. Quite right.
And we've got Tony and JR on commentary.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It'll be lots of fun, and to me, that's like the voice of like 80s era NWA. Even though really it's Tony Schiavone.
Yeah.
JR was in Mid-South for a lot of the 80s. Shooting a half, 30.
Alright.
That's gone. But that's what he's been doing. He's actually been doing a half, but with like the hammerlock locked in as well.
Yeah.
It's put a little bit more torque on Tony than arm, but I was like, ooh, boss will like that.
You're absolutely right.
Ooh.
Smart.
Singled out the kneecap, this dirty, rotten little git. I mean, I guess that's a choke slam. I mean, he generally choked him as he slammed him, so...
I mean, you're not wrong. Everything you said was truth.
Oh, cactus clothesline. And the key didn't break his fucking arm and separate everything else involved in that. I have no idea.
How is that not a disqualification?
Because the momentum took them both over.
Alright.
There's loopholes. There's loopholes. Right? And in the hard way. It's a good job JJ's wearing dark pants.
Preach.
Oh!
That'll do it.
I think they just took away that Russian sickle, eh? This isn't going to help either, boss.
No, it's not.
Get to your side, and apparently the easiest way, because of everyone who's on that side of the ring, is to walk through the ring.
Sometimes that's the way it be.
The last thing you want to do is give an Anderson an arm to work on. They were well known for taking the arms away and doing whatever they wanted with the rest of the body.
Yeah.
JR is putting him over like a fucking $1 million right now.
Yeah. He's fucking so over right now, he's higher than a 747.
I mean, the Sticker's got a lot less fucking matches than Akita has.
JR has such a way with words.
It does, right?
So beautiful. As does Tori Schiavone, to be honest with you. Is it Tori Schiavone or Tori Schiavone? Do you pronounce the it yet?
Giovanni. On face. Bang! There
Oh!
it is. Hooked it.
Match is over. Go home.
That was Arn's finish.
What? Sorry, but is his name Lazarus?
Might regret doing that though, eh? Oh, separate it. Look at that. Oh, lovely. Not sure what he's doing. I think he's trying to pull the tights, but it just looks like he's like rubbing himself against him.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh. It's gonna end in a draw?
I mean, it could do.
I mean, I know we're not at tap outs yet, but he was definitely tapping out there.
I thought he was waving. Yoo-hoo!
Cooey. That's not the kind of move I want to see right now.
Yeah, probably not, right?
No. Jesus.
I mean, that's a pop. think Sting's feeling it. I think he's feeling it.
That might be one with. I've never seen someone do a bulldog that stop. Like, and I'm not complaining.
No,
like,
that looks dope, right?
yeah.
But it's just one something you just don't see. You see a bulldog that's running the whole way, not just that's good enough. Whoop. Oh.
Oh,
The referee is killing this cameraman. Like,
yeah. Technically a tag, but you know. It's not going to end the match, dude. Got to do something more than this shit. Exactly. Exactly.
Oh,
Gonna go for the DDT.
I was going
or
for the
suplex.
gourd buster there.
No.
Sickle.
Is this?
I like the fact is that he was call the match. They always do.
Yeah.
So they know exactly how long tax Stinger. At this point, no one's not submitted. You know, even Rick did it after the bell, though.
No. Why are you celebrating?
Because the fans think they're celebrating. The fans think they've won it because he's had him in the Scorpion. We don't know.
Yeah.
But JJ, look at JJ. I didn't hear nothing. That adds to it. That crowd is red hot, though, isn't it? That crowd is white hot right now.
Those are the rules.
Yep.
And you will respect the rules. And you will respect the ref.
Still leaving with the belts.
Whoa. Oh, you're a bunch of thieves. Bring those cumberbuds back here.
I mean, that's even worse. You could at least got a video shot when they were both together.
Yeah. The 80s love the yellow.
I think you'll probably find that you go to Baltimore Arena that's still got the same fucking security tops.
Mm. Fucking villains. The tag team champions successfully retained the titles, and here they are being sole losers.
I love the fact that the US tag team titles, which is the secondary tag titles, are going to be on after the world tag team titles.
Well, they got the crowd hot.
Fucking red hot, man. You might like this one. If I remember correctly, the condition for Cornet is that he's going to be straitjacketed and in a cage held above the ring.
I mean, it was bad enough when they put him in the cage. Now they're going to have him in a straitjacket in the cage. Jesus Christ! Man.
And lift the cage, like. Oh shit! Sorry about that, guys. I forgot what I had done, and for some reason now, yeah, I'll get you right back to how we were. Yeah? Oh, I put the wrong page. I just accidentally clicked the button, and it took us to the outro page. So
all right.
Now our faces are back on TV because I know that's what you want. You want our faces. You're watching wrestling, but you clearly want to see our faces as well.
That should not be lifting anything. That's health and safety. I'll have a field day.
There you are. The gangsters of love. I love how we've got to hold the cables above the crowd.
Yeah.
That is maybe peak Cornet. Like,
Yeah.
The tuffles on his tux as well. Like,
Oh yeah. You might want to cover my square again, boy.
okay. There we go. They work that mic out like. Jesus, that crowd is rev off of the baby faces. What the fuck happened there? Sorry guys, just checking some things. What's going on? Oh, a classic Tantrum Tantrum here. Can't beat that, can you? Definitely afraid of heights. Yep, I'm right there with him, but I ain't never been in a straight jacket to do it. The sleeves are too long. Go get the smaller one. I'll wait. Wow. That's a great line. That's a great line. It's a crackpot. He's an honest man.
Get that straight jacket on, boy.
You've missed some fucking classics here, mate.
I imagine I have.
Oh, Corny turned around and asked the referee, "Can you be bribed?" He goes, "No." He goes, $5,000. He goes, "I wouldn't take 10." He goes, 15. He goes, "No." He goes, "What the hell is this?" He goes, "This man's a crackpot. He can't be bribed. He's honest."
I mean,
yeah, he said the sleeves were too long. He'd wait for them to go get one that fit correctly. He'd wait right there. He wouldn't go anywhere.
This seems familiar. I've seen that before. What the fuck is going on? I mean, he probably fucking took
Look
it.
at that. At least they've made sure no one could get a hold of it like when JJ was going up before. And they were shaking that. Look at that.
What's even worse, he's in a straight jacket this time.
Yep.
At least the last time you could hold on to shit. Rising to the occasion. You asshole.
Boom, boom, boom.
Now he's trying to eat his way out.
Chew the fucking arms
You
together.
can do it, Houdini. You gotta do this, man. You gotta do that.
From that shot, you can't even see him. From that massive group shot, you couldn't see him because he blended into the fucking blacked out part of the crowd.
Yeah, fair play, fair play.
You can still hear the fucker though, can't you?
Yep.
Oh, that's a unique one. Don't think I've seen that before in a sunset flip battle.
Yep.
Oh.
Turn out the lights.
I suspect they've moved the light to go towards James Z.
Here's a referee that's not fucking around. Don't maybe get a protractor.
You can tell as well, James is trying not to make himself as animated as well. Like, James trying to make sure he's like, just sits there and tries to chew it a little bit so that people see that, because otherwise that will shake and he will shit himself.
Yes. Brilliant choice of phrase there, bro.
Hey, I'm okay.
Asshole.
Mine's fine.
I am never eating before a show again.
Usually the problem with you boss is that you forget to eat in general.
This is true. I actually went 24 hours, not 48 hours without eating, which
And
caused
made
a massive
yourself...
migraine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm fucked. I'm an absolute shambles of a human being.
Shambles?
Yeah.
Well, not an absolute one anyway.
Focus. Focus.
You got there. Oh,
Yeah.
it's a hot kick.
That's okay.
This is back when karate was a big thing, mate.
Karate. Unagi.
That one's fish roll. Now he set him up for a tope suicida. What? No tope suicida? But the guy's on the outside. That's a tope suicida. Come on, guy. Know your spots. Come on.
Oh. All around me are familiar faces.
All by myself. Fucking hit the face, are we, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It was beautiful, Bobby.
No arm. He looks like a ripped Ray Romano. Everybody loves Raymond.
That's not even kayfabe, dude. That's like legit. They have to be sanctioned.
Yeah.
You don't want to start flying with beautiful Bobby. He might be the bigger out of the 4 years, but he's the one who's known for high flying. Like,
Yeah.
why Vince started calling it entertainment, you know.
Oh.
Because the athletic commission always took a chunk of like the house. So Vince said,
Yeah.
it's not sports, it's entertainment.
Yeah.
Just stop them from taking a chunk. Fucking like James E. It's probably the only time I've ever seen James E. Cornette look like, you know, sympathetic.
Yeah.
Some boots come into the fucking frame.
Yeah.
We had to just assume that was another double pat drop. Worked well though, didn't it? Eh?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
What the?
I do love a spot like that. I have to admit. Right, now it's topics to see this.
I hate my life.
Bye, guy.
I hate my life.
I love a match so far, guys. Fucking love the Midnight Express, like I do. They're one of my favourite tag teams. I'm a tag team junkie, as many people know who watch this show. Fucking great move. A nice jackknife pin there. Oh, here we go. There's some old school heel submissions. Oof. I thought I fucking heard that. Lovely kick. See, well, I call it Tennessee Jam, so Alabama Jam, I think. Classic. Didn't take that the partner, did you? Here we go, going for the rocket launcher, guys. Oh, the blocks. Oh, that's. Good job, boss wasn't here for that one. It would have made it worse. Whoop. Made a hot tag. The referee, the crowd was hot for like a second. Oh. Yeah, back into it now. That was just messy. I love that fucking move, don't I? So, Connor Rowe. That's not going to feel good. That's just not going to feel good at all. Oh, ref bump.
Who the fuck did I piss off to deserve this?
I couldn't tell you, mate, but it was bound to be one of them.
I sincerely apologize, everyone.
It's fine. We've been watching a great tag team match.
Yeah, as I said,
so far on the show
I'm-
today, you've seen the beginnings.
Yeah, a full 8 minutes of wrestling.
Yeah, you've seen like the entrances and then the finishes.
Yeah,
Like just now.
that's all you need, really. Oh, like I said, part-time player.
Yeah.
Oh, I made it through the first show just fucking fine.
Yeah, it did. And then guess what happened? Digestion.
Well done, lads.
I mean, they hit him with a chain and then he put it in his tights, so
I didn't see it, so
neither did the referee.
is he ill too?
See, look, no, there's nothing in him.
Yeah,
He's patting him down, there's nothing there.
exactly.
Oh! He put it in Fulton's tights. He actually put it in his opponent's tights after he hit him with it. Oh, they've attacked Bobby, they're attacking Stan. James E. better run.
That's a smart idea.
Oh! They're going to whip him. Because they remember from Clash 1, that's what the Midnight and James did to Fulton. And he has been insulting Fulton's mama for a while as well. Bobby's just dragging him by the fucking... Oh. His arm might have popped out legitimately there. Like, but Bobby's just fucking grabbed that and went. Alright, fans, before we go any further, just take a little pause and we'll be right back with you. And that's where we stop. Not because we're not enjoying the show or because... It's because Boss was unable to continue. Let's be quite frankly. Boss was unable to be continued because of injury. Now,
my manager threw in the towel for me.
Honest Gordon threw in that towel while I was in the camel clutch of his guts.
Yeah, absolutely. I had to. That was it. It was lost via submission.
Yes.
Cue Bad World.
Yeah.
Just fuck.
Oh, darkness, my old friend. But yeah, it was a rough time for Boss, as he saw on the beginning of this. So we decided that we would stop the show and return to it a week later to give him Boss enough time to recover and for any gods that he angered to forgive him. Now,
yeah, yep, I've done many sacrifice. I have not done any sacrificing.
No. He sacrificed himself. He did the old
that's what I meant.
He did the old Mick Foley.
That's what I meant. Yeah, they'll never find their bodies. Yeah.
Just put a disclaimer here. There was no sacrifices and there are no bodies. But yeah, so we stopped it and we said we'll come back to it in a week, record the rest of the show, which is about 2.5 hours left.
Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna do now, guys. We're on 55:46. So get yourselves the timestamp correctly, just in case you went over a little bit by us. And we have watched two absolute. Sorry. Me and you, we've watched two great tag team matches. Boss watched the introductions and the finishes of both of them.
Yeah. Oh, God, better. Yeah, so,
So still to come, we have a United States title match between Barry Windham and Dusty Rhodes in that three-way wheel. We have the Tower of Doom match. And of course, the main event of Lex Luger, the total package, versus the Nature Boy. Woo! Ric Flair, the World Heavyweight Champion.
So be sure to refill your drinks, re-grab your snacks, take your Pepto-Bismol, and get ready.
Other things that help your stomach are available.
Whatever chubby custard you prefer. I don't know. Not now, anyway.
As we get back to the Great American Bash 1988, live from Baltimore Arena in Baltimore. Bet you didn't see that one coming.
Nah.
So we will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So literally at the end of the match, just as we said. Oh, there he is in his old straight jacket.
We could. He's wearing his glasses. We'll all wear our glasses. Everybody wear your glasses.
Only if you need them. No posers needed. That was a red hot crowd for that match as well, because they love seeing nothing more than seeing fucking James E get pinned. There he is, that pussy magnet again. Look at him. I bet them two slayed on the club. Went out after the matches. I bet them two slayed some pussy. Killed that motherfucker.
Why do you sound whiter than me?
Because that was the intention, dude. Oh, Tower of Doom time.
You're not Brock Lesnar, guy. Fuck off.
Look, that's definitely a 1988 cage stacked onto fucking more cages, isn't it?
Never get past health and safety.
Fucking look how much it sways, and it's not even. It's just moving.
Yeah.
Like they're holding onto the bottom of it to keep it in line with the posts.
Like at least zip ties, something.
I mean, at least the triple cage we saw years later was basically a Hell in a Cell with 2 cages on top of it. There was a bit of structural integrity to it. This
I will crown you.
Also, funny enough, a misnamed War Games match in 2000 WCW Nitro. Oh, don't worry, guys. We'll get to that one. Because there's nothing better than watching 2000 WCW.
We need to do a watch along with. We need to do He Got a Bicycle with Ready to Rumble.
I need to find a copy of the hunt.
I know what I'm going to be doing.
Oh, look at the ladders as well, boss. They're like,
get ready to rumble.
They're like artist fucking ladders, aren't they? They're not even like they're like the ones you'd get for like painting the house. Like,
yeah. It's like, yeah.
No, don't like that at all. That's not me. I'm not getting that fucking. You don't get me on that ladder. I'm telling you now. You're trying to work out how high should the ladder go? To the fucking top, knobhead.
Are you trying to get a kitten out of a tree? What the fuck? It's like, oh, just bounce them, they'll be fine.
Notice as well, right? Nothing is happening. Like, nothing is happening.
See, that's a drawing and it's better put together than that shit.
You notice, nothing is happening here at all. No commentary talk, no, like, fucking video package, no highlights, nothing. It is just simply, watch these guys put a shitty, flimsy cage together before 4 monster men get up the fucker in it.
I mean, even Mick Foley's look at that going, no.
Oh, here's Precious.
What a fine, fine specimen.
Precious was
walking with
very
that woman.
Just so look, JR and Tony are just standing there watching this. They could be talking at this point about why we got to this cage, and they're just like this. Okay, guys, yep, you build it.
Maybe. Yeah, watch this. Maybe they are selling how shocked and stunned and awe they are.
They don't look it.
Well, that's what Dave Meltzer said.
Fuck Dave Meltzer.
Yeah.
Jumping to conclusions, motherfucker. Listen,
Yeah.
he wants someone to be angry about by putting him in a fucking bracket with all dirt sheet writers. Come at your boy.
Yeah.
I'm happy to take that motherfucker on. Hell, I do a better impression of a dirt sheet writer than he is simply on explaining what's happening in my TW game to you.
Yeah.
At least that's based in fact. Fucking bullshit.
I don't know. I don't know why. What makes him more overinflated? The steroids or his ego?
I don't know, but he must. I think he's got. I don't know if he's married or he's got a long-time partner, but she must have a fucking horrible life because everything I've read about that Dave Meltzer said about women is fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the Russians in the varsity club. I don't know who that Russian is though.
I thought we were watching Looney Tunes.
Almchairs.
I hear that music
Gary
and I'm
Hart.
thinking.
That's Gary Hart, number one Paul Jones.
What kind of fucked up party is this?
Well, you've got the Russians, right? You got
yeah.
number one Gary Hart, who's the manager of the Russians. You got the varsity club, and then you got Almchairs along with Gary Hart. I don't know who that guy is though.
It's like a fucking Halloween party. It's like, oh, what have you come as? Oh, what have you come as? It's like.
The thing is, right? I have no idea who that Russian is because I haven't had a chance to watch the gap in between of the build-up, you know.
Yeah.
Although I have had a week, so I should probably cut off. But the problem being is that he's probably just called the Masked Russian.
Yeah. In fact, he's called Mr. Masked Russian because Masked Russian is MR, so it's Mr. Mister.
Yeah. You ready for this one, mate? This is the opposition. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
There we go. There's the Garvins. Dr. Death Steve Williams and the Road Warriors.
Oh, they're gonna die.
They'd die if Paul Ederman got in the fucking ring. Jimmy Jam. The Hands of Stone Ron. The Dr. Death. Roller Animal, Roller Hawk.
Yeah, these guys are not going to slap. Yeah, these guys aren't going to slap your hands and be like, "Yay!" Like, no. It's like, Jesus Christ, man! You have to be tough to rock that hair. You know, be like, you're gonna have the Mohican. I'll do the sides. It's like
that was the
you're
theory.
one tough ass man, motherfucker.
That was the theory. They were trying to look about the for those who don't know. How they came up, look at the fucking referee going, I could get in this cunt as well. Look at him. he's terrified.
Yeah.
That's the smartest man in the room right there because he's fucking terrified of what's going to happen. But here's the best.
No harness or anything.
No. The theory for the haircut of the Road Warriors. Who designed
this? Willy Wonka?
Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah, that explains it.
The theory for the Road Warriors haircut
Dusty Rhodes, the Willy Wonka of wrestling.
Pretty much. Was that Hawk goes, why don't you have a mohawk to Animal? And Animal goes, okay, are you going to have one as well? He goes, no, I'll have the side so it looks like we crashed into each other.
Fusion!
That didn't quite work, did it?
Oh, God.
Look at the referee. What do you
mean
I got to stand up on there?
The thing is, I'd be fine if it was for the referee. I'm feeling for the referee, and I'm oh God, that's high.
Because it's supposed to be 40 feet up in the air, right?
Oh,
you know what
God.
the worst thing is, right? Is that we've seen Hell in a Cell matches where the wrestlers walking on it made it go ping, ping, ping. And those wrestlers were The Undertaker and Mankind. You're about to get a prime Animal, Dr. Death, Hawk. Even the Russians aren't small, guys.
If evidence that wrestling needs a union. At the very least, the refs do, clearly.
He probably got an extra 50 in his page.
I'm expecting this just to pause and the referee would be like, yeah, that's me. Got it.
Record skirt. It was at this moment I knew things had fucked up.
As at that moment he knew he had fucked up.
That's precious. Look at Dr. Death's face.
Just permanently pissed off.
with a mullet with a perfect mullet as well. Because you know why? No one's going to tell him that's a shit haircut.
Yeah. It's like it's trying to put itself in a ponytail.
Yeah.
It's like the hair stops there, it just keeps going. It's like, oh well.
Oh, look what he's doing. He's
Oh.
opening the cage. He's opening the cage door, or he's locking the cage door. Sorry, so that when it opens. I thought you saw the camera there. He looked deadpan into the camera.
Yeah, you see his hands shaking, and I'm like, I don't blame you, dude.
I thought it was a wave at first. Like, I thought he looked right into the camera. It was just like, hi. To my kids, hi.
He's definitely telling his kids he loves them. She's like,
I didn't see the powers of pain. It's a farcical. I didn't see the powers of pain at all. They're not there.
you boys misspoke.
JR's not allowed to misspoke, remember?
Oh no, God forbid that someone of his legendary status make a mistake every now and then. You know?
Not like I knew anybody who worked for one company and at a call center, and when they answered the phone for the first 3 weeks, kept saying the wrong fucking company name.
Yeah.
Because they'd worked there for a long time and it was ingrained in their system.
Mm.
He's ready. Oh, here we go. Who's starting off then? Who's going up first? Oh, it's going to be Ron.
I like, is that Stu Hart holding the ladder there?
No, but if it was, Stu Hart would have put the ladder into a fucking few knots and he wouldn't be able to get there by now.
Yeah.
He stretched the ladder.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
there goes Ivan Koloff. Former WWF champion, world champion. He's the man who famously had
Dr.
the silence.
Death is following.
Oh, he's ready.
Dr. Death.
There's only one at a time at this point, but Dr. Death's ready on point. Imagine being in the middle of a cage and knowing that Dr. Death was the next man to fucking smash your face in. You got the hands of Stone Ronnie Garvin, who's no slouch himself, and then Dr. Death was outside going, I'm gonna get you.
Oh. Oh, no. 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 Why couldn't I have been ill now?
Oh! This is not going to get better for you, boss. I'm going to tell you that much.
No, it's
Don't
not.
take a fucking back bump like that.
Oh, no. No. Oh. Oh, no. Come back, PWG. Also,
Oh, I wish we had access to PWG.
yeah, they are coming back though. They're starting up again in August.
I think they're doing Bowler. I think they're doing the Battle of Los Angeles again. That's their first show back.
Mm-hmm.
And I guarantee that'll be a very different one from the last one. Jesus.
Yeah, they're back to your regular schedule cringing. Oh God.
Dr. Death is padding. Is like got his foot on the cage and he's pressing down it every now and again to make sure the cage isn't going to go through. It's the stupidest thing I've ever fucking seen.
No, bro, for all still stupid.
Yeah.
That's right. That's how you punch.
Gary Hart might be thinking about getting that man Al Perez and getting out of Dodge.
Yeah.
Nope, Al Perez is on the fucking ladder waiting to go in.
Why are you pausing?
Are you back?
Nope, it's
Okay, guys, pause for a second. We're on, 109.03. Don't worry, boss, don't worry.
I'm on 1853.
Wow. Well, catch up to us.
Oh, God, where you at?
109.3.
109.3.
seconds.
Okay. Right, how's it? I apologize.
Okay, guys.
I ruined everything. Right, okay. I'm here.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
Fucking Windows, fix your shit.
They can't. They're too busy on making something no one's allowed to have. Oh, fucking hell, look at that cage.
Look at that hair.
Yeah, but look at that top cage swaying.
Oh,
that means they're allowed in. That means they're allowed in. The cage is going to open up at the bottom, so they can go down to the bottom layer if they want to. I mean, it would if Ron wasn't on the fucking cage. Oh, Dr. Death's in there though, look. Oh, he dropped the powder. He went for the powder in the eyes, he dropped the fucking bag. Oh, Dr. Death is firing off.
Like, go! I'll hold them back!
Oh, Ronnie, get in the fucking cage.
Go, Garvin, go! I'll hold
The
the
cage is going to
fort.
shut up. Ronnie, come on, dickhead. You're in the middle. I mean, he's also opened the cage, but kept the cage open by having his fucking hand over the rope so he can't close the fucker. Oh, he's going to close it himself. I'll help out, guy. But now you've left Dr. Death 2-on-1. And now the Road Warriors are standing on fucking point, ready to go. Jesus Christ.
It's like, he's left Dr. Death on his own. It's like, yeah, I feel bad for the opposition. He's called Dr. Death, not Dr. Slap and Tickle.
You know when he was first... Oh, shit.
Oh, God. Oh, God, no. Oh, sweet Jesus, no.
Do you know when he was first nicknamed Dr. Death?
No.
High school. He was named it in high school when he played football.
Oh. Look at, like...
He's using the cage as well. Look at him. Have you seen the difference between this and Ready to Rumble, mate?
Health and safety.
One of them.
Actors have a union.
Yeah, that's why David Arquette wasn't the guy who did it, but Hurricane Helms was instead. Oh, he's going to try and get to the bottom cage. Oh. Death. Oh, yeah. Hi, my name's Animal.
He actually went kung.
Yep. Al Perez is in there now. Got a Death's waiting for... Oh. That's not what you want in a cage like that. Oh, pressure's unlocking the door. Let him run out. Ronnie's had an easy night, hasn't he? Alright, so that's one to Garvin's team.
Yay!
Nice easy one apparently.
Limited involvement. Good. He must have been there just going, fuck for that. I'm not going back up there.
I got to climb 3 times just to get down. It's mint. I mean, from a visual standpoint, that looks amazing. That looks really cool from a visual standpoint. But from someone who's seen the fucking tragedies of Hell in a Cell, it makes you fucking worried because it's... I mean, this is a good 9 years before Hell in a Cell gets fucking made, and we saw what happened when fucking how cautious they were of having Sean up there. Look at animals
shaking the ground.
Dr. Death's got on the ground. Oh, Dr. Death's got to go off. That crowd is fucking red hot for everything tonight, isn't it? Speaking of red hot. Sometimes wrestling's weird because they're generally like cheering him on. Oh,
yeah.
They're generally cheering on Dr. Death, who's just beating the fuck out of someone and just no resistance. Like, you feel as if it got to the point where if his head split open and the guy like was just mushing his hands, the crowd would go even fucking hotter. You know what I mean? Like, oh, the doors are open. Perez is getting his fucking ass down there. Oh, look at that. That was nicely done. That's a man who's thought about how to get into that next cage. I don't know. There you go, so. Now we got 2-on-2 in the second one. Hawk beating the shit out of fucking someone at the two. Still got Rotunda, and we got the masked Russian. They're gonna do the advantage up the top with on Hawk. You got Animal and Dr. Death versus Ivan and Al Perez, the Latin heartthrob. A random mask to have, it doesn't even look like it was just looked like it was a random luchador mask.
A young Blue Demon Jr.
That's what you want, isn't it? To see the boss. Irish whips into the cage.
The boss you've tried to reach is unavailable. Please leave a message after the scream. Ah!
Oh.
Oh, it's going to be a powerbomb, isn't it?
I think this is a choke out at the moment, mate.
He's choking out the cell.
The cell will give.
Please don't let the cell give.
Oh. You know, I've had a couple of questions of why do we watch certain shows if Boss doesn't know anything about it, but Geek knows there's going to be a match on it that makes him cringe, and I'm like, because it's going to make him cringe. That's fun for Geek. Plus, I can't avoid shows where Boss might. Oh, he's taking the cell apart. Oh no, he's opened the trapdoor. I thought he was trying to rip something off the fucking side. Oh, that's Al Perez. Al Perez thought his work was done for the night.
Yep.
Okay, now a drop kick from the animal.
Just
We have
CCP? Oh yeah.
Russia.
Yeah.
This old Soviet, isn't it?
Yeah.
CCCP.
Animals out.
Animals out. Perez has got the opportunity to get out now. She's left the cage open, so Perez is allowed to go. I haven't seen a cell like that, like a fucking cell like that from a cage match before, punching the cage. Oh, fucking hell. Koloff soon won't have to go through the fucking trapdoor. They'll just keep pushing him through the fucking cage like a grater. Like he'll be juiced.
Yeah.
But now we got. See, look at that. That's why Rotunda kept up. Now it's a varsity club with fucking. Oh, he's got a figure four, a version of it anyway on there. I love JR. Fucking hell. Listen to the passion in that voice. He knows he's watching a shit show.
Yeah.
But it's a Russian assassin, that's what they're calling him. You know what? I probably looked it up before who the fuck it was, like. Because I believe at this point they just lost Khrushchev, who went on to go to WWE as Smash.
There are too many people on that thing.
Oh, Axe. I never get right which one Barry Dorso was. What the fuck? Oh, the Russians about to leave. Are they? I think Dr. Dev's having too much fun to go down. Dr. Dev's having too much fun to try and escape the fucking cage.
This is going to backfire on YouTube.
Here it comes. Jesus fucking Christ.
Did he just manage to clothesline 2 of them by clotheslining just one of them?
I think so. I think he hit that much velocity that they just went, fuck.
Two-handed clothesline off of pussies.
Tommy Young holding onto the cage there going, please God, let it be over soon. Let it be over.
That referee needs to be paid so much.
He'll get an extra 50 in his wage. maybe Dusty would buy him a beer as well. Like,
Maybe I'll get you a brand new t-shirt.
one of the Metal Green t-shirts, Great American Bash exclusive. Only available in the arena, but I'll give you it for $2.
I'm gonna let you sit under the leaded tree.
Oh, Road Warriors are free. Dr. Death's I told you, he's having too much fun.
Yeah.
He could have escaped like 4 times. He's like, no, this is fun. The fucking... Now he's gonna go. Although him and Hacksaw have a very similar walk after a while, don't they? He has been up and down because I think if you give him permission now, he'd go back to the top and start again.
Yeah.
Box out, so it's...
Oh, thank you, cameraman. Just did not make me see him smash into that cell.
You know what it is, right? When I was a kid and I watched the Dungeon of Doom and I had Kevin Sullivan and yeah, it was hokey and I was a kid, so I didn't really care, right?
Yeah.
But I always thought Sullivan must have been wrestling for years because look at his body shape now. Because I'd grown up on WWF where even fat guys were not fat.
Yeah.
And this is like Kevin Sullivan pretty much in his fucking prime. Like, and, well, let's just say Sullivan was never a body man, eh? He was never a body guy.
No.
I mean, Arn Anderson wasn't a body guy, but there's a fucking difference between Arn Anderson and that kid.
Yeah.
Oh, now he can get down again.
But this is smart though, because if only one of them gets out, then that becomes an even game.
It does. It evens everything up again. And there's, of course, there's a decision though, isn't there? What will Precious do when it comes down to Sullivan and Garvin?
Yeah.
I like how he can't start. Look, that look was because the fucking Dean Garvin was there, and the first person he sees is Dr. Death and fucking Animal. Oh, here we go. Gary Hart making sure the cage shuts again. Tell you, one of the smartest managers ever was Gary Hart.
Yeah, absolutely damn right. We covered that in our Mount Rushmore's episode when we talked about managers. You can check that out.
It's available in the archives. Been in Toho's. What school's that?
Yeah.
See, it's clever to take the leg away in this sort of match because, as Tony maybe said a little bit earlier, If he drops down on that next level, he's got a weak leg. He's gonna fucking break the cunt or something, isn't he? He's not gonna feel
Yeah.
great. And look at him, he's crawling towards her.
Ooh.
Go for that DDT easy? Oh no.
Brainbuster!
Buster! Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I saw Gary Hart there.
And now he's locked in with her.
Yeah. And he's got the key.
I know, but now Garvin's going back up.
Jimmy's going all the way. Oh, that lecherous fucking fiend there. Oh.
Stab him in the nuts. What? Why are you doing the air horn for? It's already done.
I don't think that was there, but I think it was a fan.
Fuck him up, Precious.
Oh, and not just Jimmy's going up, Hawk's about to help out as well.
Here we go again.
If I was Kevin, I would be fucking getting going and getting out of that bottom cage.
Precious, you should have took a weapon with you.
I think he might have liked that. He's got a spike. He's got a golden spike. Is that spike or he's got the fucking... Is he trying to choke the choker?
Oh, that man's gonna die. And he's about to die.
Oh! Rick Steiner's apparently come out and helped as well, like helped the varsity club because he was a part of it. Look at the fucker. Hawk, I got him. It's cool. You get your girl. We're cool.
Yeah. Now, it's like, you get out. Now keep me in here.
Hawk's thinking the kid's gonna fucking opened up a bit more.
Yeah.
I've seen how small I am. Fuck's sake, dude.
Yeah. That is a very muscly hug. Right, going over. There's a lot of mass in that hug right now.
And her hair has just got nothing but drenched in sweat. Like, she is just fucking... Every single one of them.
Fire.
Oh, everyone must be sitting there going, that was the easiest fucking managing I've ever had.
Yeah.
I made sure Hogan got to the ring. I made sure the left. Done.
Yep. The only problem is, like, how do you end this now? Like, how? Because now you've got this whole. All right, now we're done. Quick, cut to an advert for the network. What's a network? Oh fuck.
For an advert for Saturday night at 6:05. Go now.
Quick, remind them of what happened just a few minutes ago through several replays.
On the hour. And by on the hour, I mean every 5 minutes. Notice how he's just straight up, like JR's just said, straight up said, if he like, if Kenneth Azuma couldn't have Precious, then he was going to kill her. That's what he said there, right?
Yeah.
Then nobody can have her. The fuck? And now we're going to show him strangling. I was like, okay, guys.
When I said replay what you just seen, I didn't realize I was the director.
Boom! How life should be.
Yeah.
Ronnie escaped and went to the back.
Yeah.
So I didn't even realize that.
Hey, gotta get the bar before the fans do.
Look at the bar before fucking Dr. Death and the whole Road Warriors do. The Bob. It's like when I watch the football and you see them like this. Like in a real serious moment and someone's pointing out there on the TV.
It's like usually.
And by the time they've realised, they're cutting away.
Yeah. They usually look like this.
We wanted you when you weren't watching.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's going to recap it for us as well.
For all of our blind viewers.
And we've got to, go to the kids,
I like how quick it is. It's like, where did it go? There was never a cage.
There was never a kid.
It was all a dream.
Let's do the Scooby-Doo entry.
Like Scoob, where did it go?
I don't know.
That's a terrible Daphne impression.
Well, it depends on what Daphne scene she's in. Hey, Scooby-Doo the movie came out the same time I was first discovering Buffy. Let's just say there's a lot of crossover.
Yep.
Oh. The coolest man in any room.
Look, yeah. Jesus Christ. Fucking. Just like.
And right behind him is his lawyer. For whatever assault he's about to do. This hush man that was
not so cool now.
Hey, I don't know if anyone knows this. All chaps are arseless.
Right.
There's not anything inherently wrong with it.
Or cool.
I don't know if it would help if he wasn't wearing his underwear. If he was just wearing like jeans like you're supposed to.
Yeah, I mean, don't worry, I'm thankful he's wearing underwear.
No, let's just say this.
Oh, I mean, that's like a Celt West, like a Wild West Celt.
A what?
A Wild West Celt.
A kilt.
Celt.
Kilt.
As in, I know, as a Scot.
Yeah. Oh,
because when they go into battle, they go naked to show they have no fear. But if you're in the Wild West, it's like, well, I'll still wear chaps, right? Oh God, here we go.
Mountain Dweeb to wheel. Let's get funky like a monkey.
Is this a towel or a neck brace?
Who said it can be both? Did you see everyone go nuts when I came into the ring, baby? That's a man who's been in the territory so long and knows I don't have to do much at all. Like, it's the epitome of less is more. All Dusty has to do is get there and go, I'm here.
Yeah.
And people lose their minds, baby. I'm the tower power too sweet to be sour. The hip maker, the record breaker. we're gonna get a match tonight. I don't think I've ever seen a time period where Dusty didn't get an amazing reaction. Should probably take the belt off before I take the vest off. Have you seen the WWE shop released on July 4th? The WCW United States Championship title replica. The one that Booker brought over from.
Yeah, I had not.
Yeah, looks gorgeous. Son of a plumber, if you will.
Again, we've got that.
Oh.
Tag your it.
Oh. You know, see what Dusty, like, always getting a reaction, right?
Yeah.
That even goes to like the early 2000s where he was wrestling in ECW. The fans were red off for him. Like, they loved when Dusty showed up. Him versus Carino, that feud made Carino. Like, it just made Carino a main eventer in the company, and then when he went on, he just walked in and was like, I'm going to be on main event. Like, but like, also, think about this, when it was the Rhodes versus the Shield. Dusty arguably got the biggest pop after the finish by simply taking his belt off and saying he's ready to, and like coming towards Ambrose.
Yeah.
It was a huge reaction for Rhodes.
Clever.
Oh! You don't see Big Dust do strength often.
Nope.
Oh! Look at that. Oh.
Jesus.
That
thought that
was
was
fucking
three.
close, wasn't it? Oh!
I thought that was 3.
That must have been less than an inch. That was.
He's like, fuck this shit.
No, Barry also thought it was 3 as well, so he's just get out of dodge. We wouldn't very often. Oh, yeah. JJ's never been a fan of Dusty. Before the Horseman, JJ was trying to get Dusty out of the business. Oh, he's not even punching him, he's slapping him.
Yep. Jesus.
Oh, Barrack elbow. JJ. That's amazing. And then he fell his arse on who sell the arse bump. Jesus Christ. What a fucking jump.
Oh, yes. That was...
And that place is white hot right now.
That was one of the best things I've ever seen in wrestling. You okay, man? You okay, JJ? What the fuck happened?
I couldn't get off the rope, and then when I did, the floor came really quickly. And since Barry turned and joined the Horsemen, this is the first time you see him like not being in complete calm, cool, and collected. It's fucking great. And of course, it would be against Big Dust, wouldn't it? You know.
Well, you know, Dusty Rhodes knows thy enemy.
Mm.
So it's not like he can do his normal routine, you know? He's like, I'm against someone that knows me inside out.
Yep. Oh, Greco-Roman knuckle lock, are we going to go for? So keep rising that high. Yeah? Oh. That was a throw, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right where the athletic commission's supposed to be.
Yeah.
They've nipped out for a beer, this one doesn't count. Oh. Oh. That sounded like when you put a steak on a chopping board. Oh! That boy's out. And I got JJ went to hold his ass again because he's in that much pain.
Yeah, I want to take painkillers.
Well, we've both got bad backs. So yours is a lot worse than mine is, boss, over the years. But yeah, that one, you feel that shockwave because, as I said, it just sounded like meat hitting a wooden slab.
Yeah.
Like,
Just how.
Apparently, it's got boss angry because he keeps slamming his glass.
Yeah.
As if it's a fucking tequila shot, and he's going, "Waves, next one." That was a fucking beautiful right hand. That.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, Tony's on fire tonight on the commentary. I'd say in the late 90s, you could feel the passion was sucked out of Tony when he was on Nitro. Sometimes it just wasn't there, which you can understand in some of the fucking shit he had to try and call. But like,
Yeah, I mean,
oh no! Oh! Vince McMahon,
this.
that was a Vince McMahon-esque fucking like almost hang yourself on the fucking rope. But Tony, you can tell Tony is really in his passion and feeling it. Yes. I don't say I don't mind Tony on commentary. I just had to pause like I knew it was going to fucking happen. I don't mind Tony on commentary anyway. I still love JR on commentary. I think he gives a big feel to it.
People need to stop shitting on him.
I'm
People need to,
I'm
like,
not angry.
give the guy a break.
I like the AEW setup they've got on Dynamite and the pay-per-views.
Yes.
I actually quite like Taz and Excalibur. I think they're fucking hilarious. I need to be on more things together.
Yeah.
Like, I'd think a half an hour fucking like comedy with just them two sitting there talking to each other.
Yeah.
Like
I feel like
oh,
what let AEW down
oh,
are extremist fans, but you could say that about any company.
yeah, yeah,
And for me, just Omega and the Bucks.
yeah.
Like, but
I don't so much mind what the Bucks are doing now. It's, you know, they're going a bit further than they did in the Independents when they were heels, so it's quite a nice like look and whatnot, and and it's a different feel. That like you can see that they're purposely going after even their diehard fans, which is quite good. Omega, I'm just not interested in Omega at the moment. Like, there's just nothing that makes me interested in him.
Yeah, it's like you can try and look like Harley Race all he wants. It's
well, he did it because the Bucks shaved their beards into tashes and goatees, so he did the same thing. But you know, it's just not going to work for you, kid. You know what I mean?
I do like the build that they're going with because they seem to be going for him and Hangman.
Yes, and
it would be, and I will say, Omega would be the perfect person to put Hangman over as champion.
Yeah. And I'm a big Hangman guy, as everyone knows. Cowboy shit, man. I fucking love that shit.
Yeah.
Like, but,
not just because of his status in the company, but because of their history.
Yeah, I mean, the storyline makes perfect sense. I love the Dark Order way of the Dark Order bringing a friend in. Like, that's a fucking great way, because I have to imagine that at some point this year, if the passing of Mr. Brody Lee hadn't passed through, he would be in the main event spot. But he was just heading that trajectory was there. You could see it happening. But yeah, a Hangman filling that spot, it's class, you know.
Here we go.
That being said, I will give Omega his props. I fucking loved the Jungle Boy match.
Yeah.
You know, he's still capable of doing stuff. I just don't have a lot of outside of in ring. I just don't really have any care towards him. Like, it's not like, and that's the worst thing, because if I'm not booing him, I'm not cheering him. I just don't care. That's what wrestlers hate.
Yes.
Apathy is the fucking worst thing you can give a wrestler.
It's the death deal. Yeah.
And same with Cody.
Apathy.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have it. Once again, the storyline's not hooking me with Cody. What I like seeing was Lance Archer coming out and destroying people. I'm liking obviously the Jungle Boy rise, and I'm kind of not really paying attention to the Hardy versus Cage feud. It doesn't do anything. Once again, I've seen that many times, but I am enjoying the Team Taz little friction they got going. Oh, he's feeling it. He's feeling it. Go on, Dust. Oh, no, he's falling again. He's failing again. Oh. He's going to get high, so he can't put it on him.
He's going for the bionic elbow.
Oh, no. Oh, wow. That was a beautiful... Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. I loved it. Oh. Barry Windham was just a fucking prodigy. Yeah. He was just such a natural in ring that it just, and everything. Nothing seems like to Barry. It's hard work. Like,
yeah.
I mean, he's sweating his arse off and everything else, but the actual work of it never looked like it was hard for Barry to like. Oh, I can do this. I do that. Going from babyface to heel was an instant fucking success, and vice versa.
Yeah. Oh. Come here.
It is a bit like that because he's requiring the crowd to get him going, isn't it? Like, it's almost Spirit Bomb level of fucking, like, give me your energy.
Absolutely.
Oh! You gotta be careful with this, though, because you can't keep bringing them up and bring them down, because at one point they'll just go, well, he's not gonna do it. Like...
Yeah. Oh.
Boom!
There we go.
And there you go. That's when the crowd gets back into it. Oh, fucking hell. That third one I thought actually knocked his nose through his face. Look for the figure. Oh no, he's going for fucking spinning toes all over this place tonight.
Yeah.
That's what I like. So, you know, we keep seeing these throwback gimmicks. Someone will do a true throwback, a Dory Funk-esque throwback, right? And bring the toe hold back into the fucking finisher.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee within a year of you using a toe hold for a finisher, the fucking wrestling internet YouTube community that we are a part of, we know, but we're like distant cousins, so let's trust me, would have it in their like at least in their top 3 of the worst finishes currently going today.
Yes.
Like it'd be right there.
Although I do find it hilarious that MVP still wants to use the fucking Roman drive as the playmaker.
Yeah.
It's like, MVP, just fucking stop.
I know, especially when the drive-by was so fucking good. Like that drive-by kick he used to do was fucking dope. What he changed to, I think he changed it to the Yakuza kick. Oh, ref.
Oh.
Oh, that was a low blow.
No, he punched him in the stomach.
Yeah. Oh.
People's elbow.
A huge bionic elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're on about 6, by the way. But like, I saw JJ creeping in there. That's wrong. Yeah, it's wrong. Oh! What the fuck?
What's that all about?
I have no idea what that was about. Ron's a babyface for as long as have we watching JCP. I mean, he's knocked out. That was the thing, you know.
That's a pin.
Yeah. But he's gonna test with a submission. 2, 3, done. The fuck! I didn't see the Ron Garvin spot coming at all.
Whoa! What?
The Ronnie Garvin.
What the hell was that all about?
I know Garvin was never a member of the Horsemen, but what if he was paid off by the Horsemen? What if he was the Rick Rude insurance policy?
Well, we know why Ronnie Garvin. We know why Ronnie Garvin was the first out the cage.
Yeah.
He had shit to do.
He was moving. Oh, and there's Dr. Death. I didn't see him anywhere in there. I didn't see him. Oh, that's not a happy face, is it?
Death is gonna kill you.
Do you think when Dr. Death was born, the doctor went to slap him on the arse, and he just looked at him and he went, "Never mind, he's fine."
Yeah.
I'm not angering him. With his full mullet and his beard when he was a baby. Little baby. And this was a fucking great little move that I don't think I've ever seen since either. Like, or at least not seen in modern times. And it makes a lot of sense that you would, though. How many times do people go to the top rope? You
just fucking throw them off.
Yeah. And look to this elbow.
Yeah.
The bionic elbow version 2. Look at the skip and the wham!
Yeah.
God, I hope there's a lot of pad in that elbow pad. Jesus.
Yeah, well, it certainly hasn't been washed in a while.
The JJ comes in with a distraction.
I hear voices in my head. They counsel me.
You know, I never knew it was counseled. They counseled me for years. I thought it was they called to me.
Ah, right.
I was like, either one makes sense. Boom! That's why they call them the hands of stone, dude. Oh, the camera in the back, we're going to find out. We're not going to have to wait until Saturday night to find out why. Look at, and then the perfect heel move of, I still beat him. It was my move to beat him.
Yeah.
My move got the pin. And you can't deny that. Like, it's going to look at,
Yeah.
in the record book, it's not going to say, by Ronnie Garvin knockout. It's going to say, by Barry Windham's claw. That dude's had too many beers.
Yeah.
How those Laker guys? Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, that's Gary Hart as well. Oh, that's a full heel turn. You don't shake hands with both JJ and Gary Hart and then take a briefcase of money.
Fucking love it. I love it.
That's a great one. Look at that. See you guys, and he's off.
I like it.
Fucking. And that briefcase would have been full of money as well. Like, it would have been legit because it's still kayfabe, isn't it? So you're going to have a case, if it's a case of money, you're not going to fill it up with paper and put a few on the, what happens if someone nicks the fucking case?
Exactly.
You know, Roddy Garvin only got $200. I nicked it. Oh, here we go. What's that? Is this the main event? Sure, I'd Flex Luger's music. Or music, even. It's like, it is very generic music, but at the same time, like, signature, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
Like what a hotel would have just for their, yep, there we go.
Yep.
Like what a hotel would have for their particular brand of elevators.
Yeah. Well, here comes Hercules.
I think Hercules was part of the Heenan family in New York at this point.
Ah, yeah, of course.
Hercules Hernandez.
There was.
Great wrestler. Just could never get that next step. It was just...
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, he had a few opportunities, like, but... It kept him roughly what we would call upper mid. But, you know, it was always like... He was a great talent that would beat the crap out of, like, lower talent, but then when he was a jobber to the megastars, you know?
Yeah. Here we go.
Woo! I have to say, this I love Nature Boy, especially this era Nature Boy. Mm-hmm. But there was a time when that music filled me with dread. Because it was anytime we had a Legends reunion or a special show or something, Nate would come on looking like he was still trying to be in his 50s. And it would say something, and at some point have to stop myself from crying. And I was just like, yeah, Nate, I don't think you get this generation as much as you think you do.
Yeah.
But it was nice to see the Nature Boy. The irony being that Nature's music led to one of my favourite storylines of 2019.
Oh.
Have I got your attention now? Of Dave and Big Dave Batista versus Triple H.
Yes, this is true.
That was one of my favourite things that happened in 2019, and because Dave got what he wanted. I have loads of respect and love for Dave Batista.
Yes.
But it was just... And it was something you didn't see coming, because I was sitting going, why are we celebrating a 70-year-old's birthday on Raw? Like, do this privately. Like... For years, you tried not to celebrate the fucking ages of your wrestlers.
Yes.
Look at the total package there. Do you think he purposely wore yellow? And white? Jesus Christ, he is wearing Hogan colours.
Well, you know, as I mentioned, I think it was in the last episode, the first half of this one, it's like, yellow is very supreme in this era. I mean, maybe just because it shows up well on camera.
I think it's that, but also that if you remember, one of the things Sheamus has a problem with is that he's so pale, so you don't see his definition. unless he's
Yeah.
fucking drenched in sweat.
Yeah.
One of those things that yellow probably does is pop against tan
Yeah.
and help the look of the body. Because it's got to be said, Hogan, like even their Luger, they're already fucking great specimens of human beings.
Yes.
But the yellow makes it just pop. I mean, that's why one of the things that Vince kept doing in the early 90s was he kept putting baby faces that had great bodies, and he kept making them wear like baby blue like tights because it was a look he thought only a baby face can get away with that, you know, like, that sort of thing, you know. And it was like he did it with Sid in '91 when he turned up and he started to wrestle. He did it with Hercules a bit earlier than that. Like he just kept putting like really great physical specimens like with a baby blue look because it just pops, and it does. Like even Hogan wore baby blue for a little while. He was a heel at the time, but he wore baby blue. Hogan famously wore a cape at one point in his wrestling career with the white, and he had Japanese. I don't know what the characters on it. I don't even know what it said.
Yeah.
But like, and that was his first time in New York when he was a heel. Where he was managed by the great, classy Freddie Blassie. I'm gonna say right now, boss. Get ready. Yeah. This is one of those matches that no one can take away from Luger, and arguably maybe shows Flair as being one of the all-time greats.
And you gotta love the reverse culls as well.
Yep. I have no doubt Nate's asked about that.
Yeah, even the hair. When you think about it.
Yeah. Oh, look at that! Was anyone a better chicken shit heel than Nate? Because Nate could still go forward, still do anything he wanted to, but when it came to that moment of, whoa, calm down, big man, like, I don't know if anyone backed off better than Nature Boy Ric Flair.
I'm with you.
I know shit. I tell you what, I am looking forward to Lex Luger's documentary on the WWE Network. The Icon series is Luger next. You know, it's kind of the rise and fall and rise again of Luger, and it looks like they're going to address some of the things that we have issues with Luger for, boss.
Yes.
So I'm interested to see how that is.
And I'm going to watch it for that reason, you know, to be like, because it's about time to get it all out in the open and just deal with. In case anybody doesn't know what we're talking about, there's a bone of contention with the whole Miss Elizabeth situation.
Yeah.
I always feel like he caused a lot of issues. However, we'll watch the documentary to see.
Yeah.
But this match is all about that. This match is about two talents really going at it. And you're right, Ric Flair is a proper ring general. He's someone that can make anyone look good. And Lex Luger, it's like, I think a lot of people have said in the past that Lex Luger's biggest issue was he just didn't have a passion when he got into the business.
He wasn't a wrestling fan. He wasn't a wrestler. He was a football player who got injured. He was an American football player for those of us over in the UK. He got injured. I believe he's based in Atlanta. Is where he's from. And he played for the Falcons. I think it was a knee injury, and then someone trained him up. I believe in Florida. Yeah. He worked a little bit in Florida, worked a bit in Memphis, and then he got the Jim Crockett.
Yeah.
But even as a football player, he was known for being a money player. He wanted the big contracts, the big games.
Some people are, you know.
When he got into wrestling, he was a money man. He didn't get into wrestling because he had a passion for wrestling. He got into wrestling because it was a way to make money.
I genuinely, and this will be where some fans get pissed off with us, I genuinely don't care if they have a passion for the business or not, because at the end of the day, you hire people to do the job because they can do the job. If they have a passion for it, that is ideal. You'd want them to have a passion for it. But if they can perform good matches, give you good storylines, and they just personally don't really care, why should I give a shit? If they are able, and like
that's a point, you know. That's a valid point.
Would I want them to have passion? Of course, you want someone to enjoy what they're doing. But if they're just kind of like, look, I'm good at this and I make money. I mean, hell, that in of itself is a fantastic
Yes.
angle. It's like, I do this because I'm
that was
fucking good.
that was practically Baron Corbin's whole fucking gimmick for like a year.
Yeah, which worked.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow,
recently we found out a current wrestler. We recently found out another wrestler that had no passion for wrestling until they got into it, and that was Tay Conti.
Yeah, but I mean, she was a kickboxer, wasn't she? She was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu star as well. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, the ref was one step ahead of him there, wasn't he?
What job, headlaw man? That's
Yeah, but I mean, for me, I guess it's you can tell a lot about not ourselves and how we look at the business and everything else. But I have no problem with them not having a passion as a kid or as a fan or anything else. My problem is when you get into it and there's no passion to get it, because in my opinion, then you're not going to get better. Because you're not going to want to get better. You're not going to try and get better. If you have to be naturally good at things, great for you. That's a bonus. But you look at my top 5 actual, like my top 5, not my Mount Rushmore, but my top 5 of all time. I don't think there's one that didn't have a passion as a kid to watch wrestling. Like, you got Sean Flair, and yes, that is the order I have it in. Sean Flair, then you have Trips, Orton, and Savage.
Yeah.
I only put Orton in there because Orton has been so good for so long. And sometimes you watch it and you go, that's why I like Randy Orton.
Yeah. Just to clarify, it's like, for me, it's like people that don't have the passion pretty much don't appear in my... Yeah, they don't appear in my like top 10s and stuff like that.
I mean, by the way, people always ask this question, so I'll answer it now. Bret Hart's number 6. You've got to mention where Bret is, otherwise, fucking people ask.
Not even on my top 10. So
I've seen a lot more Bret. I saw a lot more Bret Hart in ring.
Exactly.
Than you did. I grew up on Bret Hart being the guy, in the ring. You grew up on Bret Hart complaining about the fucking Montreal Screwjob. That was literally what you. That's what you knew Bret Hart for. Like
Bret Hart. Like, here's the thing.
Am I right in thinking probably the first time you saw Bret Hart have an actual match, like when you were a fan, not just like when you were passing, watching it now and again, but when you were into the fandom, was that would have been against Vince at WrestleMania?
Did he fight Vince first or the Miz?
Vince. He fought Miz like the next night, I think.
Then that was the first. That was the first in real time. Match. Yeah, the first retroactive match I ever saw of him was before then.
Yeah, of course.
The first retroactive match I ever watched Bret Hart in was against Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania.
Yeah, but that's not a bad match to watch, to be fair.
Yeah, and as you've mentioned many times, it is my favorite match opening ever.
No, fuck it, let's go.
Just camera behind Austin. Fuck it, run, knock down. That's my favorite of all time.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting that because I think that shows how your fandom's grown and how your list grows for things. Like,
yes,
for me, I saw Nature Boy early on. I was as a fan, so Nature's always been on that level, and retroactively watching things, of course, like we are now.
Yeah.
Sean was my guy. Like, even when Sean was a dickhead, Sean was my guy. Like. In our household, my dad always liked Shawn Michaels to watch as a wrestler. My little sister, she had a massive crush on Shawn Michaels. To the point where when kids are like talking about crushes and stuff, and they're like, "I'm gonna grow up and marry him."
Yeah,
like Laura would say that, right? And to the point where Sean got married, my dad told her she cried. Like it was like that's how little she was, but that's, you know what I mean? Oh, what an elbow drop! Sean was always the guy. As I said, Orton's one of those ones that you just go, that's why Orton is fucking great. Like, there are moments where he would pull out a match and you'll go, yep, You can't deny him. You know, fucking back to that backing off again. Look at him. Watch for the thumb. Watch for the thumb. You know, not this time. Get me out of here. Like the celebrity. You know, when it comes to Triple H, I've watched in WWE since he debuted and the whole way through. And when he wanted me to hate him, I hated him. When he wanted me to love him, I loved him. That's how good the guy was. And when it comes to the Macho Man, you know, I was talking just the other day to someone, and they asked, you know, what did you do when you were a kid? You know, everyone used to bounce on the bed and break the beds and stuff like that. I think I went through 6 beds as a kid, and each time the result was because my Ultimate Warrior wrestle buddy was on the opposite side of the bed, and I was hitting the elbow drop. I must have broke 6 beds at one time. Yeah. And that was because I wanted the Macho Man was was always the coolest. Like as a kid, I didn't have a fucking clue what he was saying. Not in the same way I didn't have a clue what fucking Warrior is saying. I still don't understand Warrior. That we haven't got the translation down yet. But with Savage, it was something else. You know, Brett. I grew up with being told Brett was great. Like that was like you went. I remember watching Bret Hart, and he like the first time I really saw him was WrestleMania, like in real time. Would have been like WrestleMania 8, this fight against Piper. But then after that, it was like I was told, "Oh, this is the excellent execution. He's the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be." And naturally, with me, if you tell me something, I'm gonna go, "Well, I'll make my fucking mind up on that." And even as a little kid, I was saying that.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, I mean, it was Hogan doesn't get my top 10 because he just, as much as Hogan's an icon and a superstar and that, Hogan wasn't why I watched wrestling. He was just a byproduct of wrestling for a lot of the time. I don't actually think I actively went Hogan's cool until he joined up the NWO. Like, and then people can call me a fucking whatever for that. It's just the truth. Like,
yeah, no, that's a fair point.
But yeah, man, there was like there was loads of things like that. We got the. I mean, I was a massive Luger fan when he was a good guy in WWE because he was just a fucking awesome guy, and he was tag teaming with a Bulldog. How can you not get along with the Allied Powers? That's what the tag team name was. It wasn't until years later. Wasn't until years later in history that I went, "That's not what the Allied Powers are."
Yeah, well.
You're telling me the Allied Powers weren't the good guys? Oh fuck! They were heels.
He's a heel.
Also, I started doing that really young as well as a kid. Like once I started learning wrestling jargon, that's how I related everything. Like,
yeah.
I got wrong once in a history essay for saying it as well. It was like I think I referred to Hitler doing a heel turn. Like I said he did a heel turn, and that was when Poland was taken over or some shit like that. And the teacher, bless her, went, "I don't quite understand what you mean by a heel turn." And I went, "Oh, it's when a good guy turns bad." She goes, "Well, it's definitely not that then." I was like, "Okay." I thought I worked that one out right. And I also referred to the IRA as the chicken shit heels. And she goes, "First thing, you can't put the word shit in there."
So we're fine with chicken, even though it's chicken.
Well, you can't put shit in there. And then she's like, "And why would you say the heels?" I went, Catholic and also army. She's like, "Well, wouldn't that be?" I went, "Don't say it." my old man's got spies everywhere. What a fucking clothesline that was. Oh. God damn it, Nate.
Quick question. What timestamp are you on?
What timestamp am I on?
Yeah.
Why, have you paused again?
I think, well, because I was paying more attention to you.
13:35.
Wow, okay. 12:13.
Hold on, let me pause. Pause quickly, guys. 12:13:42 is where I'm at now.
12:13:42. Yeah, my 42.
42, yes.
Yeah. So I managed to get a 215 somehow.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Did you accidentally skip? Like, we've told you
No.
before, don't skip.
No, I've been paying attention to you.
Fair enough.
Okay, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go. That's an inappropriate angle.
It is.
That's an even worse one.
I mean, I understand why he's screaming. Yeah, somehow mine managed to skip ahead to like 2 minutes.
I wonder if maybe you pressed your keyboard by mistake when you put your glass down or something.
Well, there was like a bit of a freeze moment, so
Yeah.
maybe my things. I'm sending you an idea on Discord for a future episode.
Yeah,
by
no
the way.
problem, bro.
Just ignore me.
I always do.
Oh.
But you ignore the show half the time. Oh, here we go.
Aw.
Here we go. Nature's going to work, guys.
Woo!
Ooh. Does not only does it set up the figure 4, it takes away the fucking strength, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You can't lift shit without you got an unstable leg. Oh, that wasn't even the fucking knee, that was the quad.
Yeah. Get rid of that vertical base. You must be excited for the upcoming Broken Skull sessions.
Oh, my boy.
Yeah.
Big sexy himself. Too sweet. Kevin Nash, yeah, I am. I think Kevin Nash is one of the greatest minds ever for this business.
Yeah.
Especially for a business point of view.
Yeah.
But also, Kev's one of those ones, he's a polarizing figure. I'd love to hear some of his stories about, like,
Oh yeah.
not only as his run as a fucking champion in '95, but some of the stuff about WCW, because you know Austin's going to go there. Austin does, as far as the audience are concerned, Austin doesn't know anything about what happened over there because he was fucking straight on, blinders on about his run. He didn't give a shit who was the champion and who broke Goldberg's streak or anything like that.
Mm.
So it'd be interesting to see. I also want to hear Nash's like version as today, because I think Nash that you got in the shoot interviews was a different Nash.
Yeah.
But oh, look at that! Look. Oh, he's in agonizing pain there.
Yep.
That is a move that generally I for years thought, well, I don't know how that hurts. Until reading William Regal's book, and he explained exactly why it hurts.
Yeah.
The leg that's bent
Yes.
is putting pressure down on the kneecap of the straight leg. He goes, just straighten your leg and put your hand on it and see how much that hurts.
Yeah.
And don't buckle your leg. I was like, oh shit, yeah, that's a fucking terrible move to be putting.
Yeah. You can do a similar thing with the ankle, hence the Caulfield cross. It's simple but effective. Could do it on anybody of any size. It's how I've won precisely 0 matches. Being a 290 plus pound prick.
I mean, that sounds like the description someone gave of Brock Lesnar once upon a time.
It annoys me that I'm heavier than Brock Lesnar.
I think Brock's 320 these days.
I don't think he is.
I mean, it's more muscle mass than anything else. Oh.
Yeah.
I know at one point he was floating around that range.
He's 286.
Oh, he's down to 286. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's actual weight, not build
DQ.
weight.
That's a DQ. Ref. Yeah,
no.
we're gonna use that. We're gonna use that clothesline, and the momentum took him over the top rule. As Tony quickly mentioned there. Clothesline now. Then we went over the top.
I think you have to be thrown. Over the top.
Yeah. I love about you have to be thrown over the top rope for a fucking like Royal Rumble, and it was said like the year during the Royal Rumble match, they kept saying you have to be thrown over. You're thrown over in '92, and then Savage jumps off the top rope and eliminates himself, and both Gruden and Bobby are like, isn't he supposed to be thrown over?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Oh, that's just
Uh,
classic Nate. Watching the thumb in the eye. Nope. Oh, we're getting a fucking hell. We
just,
got a good spell into this match.
yeah.
He's on one leg and he's just hit another fucking beautiful military press. Do you know how Warrior used to use that same move, didn't he? Yeah, that's not correct.
Yeah.
Warrior used to use the military press to set up.
Yes.
You noticed how he did it? You have your hand on the thigh and you lift them that way. Apparently, Warrior used to just squeeze your fucking nuts to hold on to you.
No.
And he did it at Honky Tonk, man. And Honky goes, "What the fuck was?" I got in the back. I was like, "What the fuck was that, man?" He's like, "What? I just did my move." He goes, "Yeah, why you squeeze my fucking nuts?" And he's like,
Yeah.
and Warrior's like, "That's just how I do the move." He goes, "That's not how you do the move to me."
Oh.
Apparently, fucking Bruce said something similar to him as well. He kept telling him, "Don't you squeeze my nuts? Don't you squeeze my nuts?" As Brother Love. And he goes up, he hits him with it, and he goes, and he comes back and goes, "You're never taking that move on me again. I don't care. You're never using that until you can do that move right. You're not doing it. Not on me anyway." Fucking madman.
Oh, he like.
Oh.
If I was someone of your typical WWF wrestler's size, then I'd have beaten the shit out of him.
Yeah, but then you get in the fucking trouble for having to start in a fight with him. Well, not even a fight, beating the shit out of him. Especially
I didn't say it was smart.
One of the things I always love is that, like, someone goes, "Well, how come it was never complained about?" It goes, because the majority of the time he was fighting jobbers. They're not going to come in and complain, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, foot again. It's at the foot. Oh, yes. Oh.
So we have 10 minutes left, yeah?
No, it's an hour-long time
I
limit.
thought it was a 30-minute.
No,
I thought it was a
hour-long.
30-minute time limit.
Well, for the main event, it was an hour long.
All right.
Why Nature Boy Ric Flair was the 60-minute man.
Yeah.
The original marathon man. Oh, and here we go. No.
He's the only person that can look more dead when alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like...
It's like his body's just functioning without him even being conscious of what's happening.
Yeah.
I do wonder sometimes in these 60-minute matches if Nature just went on autopilot. Like, we'll hit that move, I'll do that, that's fine, my body's fine. Oh, what a call by JR.
Yeah.
The perspiration had an effect on that one. Well, everyone in that arena is fucking... You can see them fanning themselves down in the background. Oh, this spot will happen. He just eliminated them both! Referee knocked them both over the top.
Isn't one of the golden rules is if you don't go over the first time, don't throw yourself over?
I mean, yeah, but they hadn't stopped. It wasn't quite a DDP moment.
Right, okay.
They were still tangled up enough where you could get away with it a little bit. Oh, that's not going to feel good. That's an old school post. Oh, shit. Nature's had enough. Going home. Oh, he's busted open there. So it looked like he had something on his head there.
Yep. It did fucking glitter.
Another fucking welts on Nature's back.
Yeah.
That could just be from the fucking Great American Bash tournament. Or fucking tour they've had.
Oh, that could be from him just getting out of the car.
It is Nate in the 80s, so he probably did fall over a couple of times.
Yeah.
Maybe it was from last night's woman. It was a bit of a wild one.
Wow.
Woo! I found out why. You know how everyone's like, why is Mox coming out to a remixed version of Wild Thing?
Uh-huh.
Onita used to use it. It's a tribute to Onita.
Yeah.
Holy mother of God.
You just see the perspiration
You can
fly
just
off
see
his
it.
chest.
There ain't no way of doing that. That ain't special effects. The only way you can do that is you slap him. Oh, that's a commissioner. What's the commissioner doing? Oh, he's got a referee.
Disqualification?
No, well. I mean, that looked like he submitted, and the ref called it when he submitted.
No, he was calling the match before. He was calling the match irrespective. Because the commissioner was saying something to him.
And the commissioner must have said then.
No, because the commissioner was saying something to the referee.
Yeah, but maybe the commissioner said that, said about JJ.
Yeah, it was disqualification.
Oh, we'll see.
Because the commissioner saw something.
The babyfaces think it's a win. Oh, Tony ain't buying it.
Yeah. See, Tony knows what I'm talking about.
What? Holy fuck! The referee stopped it from bleeding.
Yeah, no, but the commission told him.
No, but I'm saying
yeah.
That's not even a fuck. I mean, I've seen Rick bleed that much just during a promo.
Yeah. Has the commissioner been bought off?
No, I think it's just the Baltimore Commission doesn't allow bleeding. Because I actually remember back in the day, listening to a podcast, someone said, I think it might have been Bruce, that one of the things about the Baltimore in particular, is they didn't allow blood at all.
All right.
But that's not like, I mean, I scratched my back the other day and bled more than that. Like,
you're scratching too hard then.
I hadn't cut my nails.
There you go. Yeah, it's not.
But still, like,
look, Vanilla Ice is pissed.
Yeah, Sting has got a bit of a Vanilla Ice look there.
There's so much white in that ring right now, in more ways than one.
That's
a pissed. What a pissed crowd.
And not just that, that's a fucking ballsy way to do it.
I've been to Baltimore. You don't want to piss them off.
Fucking.
There's a reason the Wire is set there.
Yeah, the best thing about Baltimore was the Ravens.
No, the best thing about Baltimore is leaving.
I mean, you do also have Charm City Cakes.
Well, okay, Stacey Keebler. That and leaving.
Hey, you don't get Stacey Keebler in Baltimore without the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah. See, we figured it out.
Remember the Orioles aren't very good.
Me and Geek found a way to agree.
Yeah, it's there. Oh, I think Nate's given that. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
That Human Torture Rack's a fucking beautiful finisher. I've always said that. And the fact that Lex pretty much got it on everyone. I seen him do it to a man called Roadblock who was 400 pounds. And he got me the torture rack. It took him 3 times to get him up there, but he did it.
Yeah.
I mean, remember, this is a man that was billed as the first man to ever slam Yokozuna.
Yeah.
And Yoko hated that because by the time Lex got out there, that mat was fucking red hot. That's why Yoko got up so quickly.
Yeah.
Because he was already bouncing around with his fucking on his feet because it was that fucking hot. Oh, we're going out. There's Crockett and Virgil and Crockett.
It's like, who's Virgil Runnels? I've never heard of Virgil Runnels.
Which I did love. That's how.
Yeah.
That's how Gary Hart talks about him. Virgil doesn't call him. Stop laughing. Going to the next show.
Jack Crockett on cameras. Fucking nepotism.
The price of freedom. The Great American Bash. And that is that, ladies and gentlemen. Told you we get to it. I like how it's like the Price of Freedom, the best of the Great American Bash on their official poster.
Well,
And that was clearly not a compilation video. Like,
oh,
all right, we got there, guys. We got there. We actually did the damn thing. So yeah, I mean, I enjoyed the show. Thought it was a fucking class show. Obviously, for personal reasons, I also enjoyed watching Boss lose his mind during the Tower of Doom.
oh, I enjoyed the shit out of it.
Well, at least in the beginning you did. Boss, yeah, what do you make of the Great American Bash?
That was actually a good pay per view.
Yeah.
Because obviously, I know I missed some of it, but I actually really enjoyed it. I'm actually a bit of a fan of certain odd quirks like the Baltimore Commission and stuff like that. Like, you know, I know that WWF did a similar thing with when they were in Minnesota and they had Jesse Ventura.
Yeah, 99 SummerSlam, the Bodies Rules.
Yeah, and stuff like that. Like, so I do appreciate odd quirks. That's how you do proper legal shit in wrestling, as far as I'm concerned. That's an episode of itself. Law in wrestling. Maybe I'll do that one day.
Yeah,
as a you know a.
How about you do law in wrestling, and I'll do law in wrestling.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, it'll be my version of Remarkable. You know?
Yes, and I'll just start talking about the history behind certain gimmicks.
Yeah. But no, I enjoyed that.
Good,
I enjoyed that, and I'm enjoying the revisiting NWA. I mean,
revisiting,
visiting for me.
Yeah, we have. I know we said on the last episode, which was Clash of Champions 2, that we're going to take a break, a little break from this and start again in season 2. However, I'm going to drop it on everyone now, including Boss. There is a Clash of Champions in September, which means in September you won't get a current show, but you will get a retro show, because we're going to continue with our flow of Jim Crockett Promotions. The NWA presents. NWA presents wrestling, and with Clash of Champions 3, and then we will be going into our usual routine in October of a retro and a current one. We will tell you what current one we're looking at the time, because it all depends on what the takeover schedule is like, with them being allowed out and stuff like that. What we're going to do. October is not traditionally a huge pay-per-view name. But in WCW, obviously in WCW, we did have a Halloween Havoc. Last year we did 1997. This year we'll once again announce it when we're in October and getting ready in September and getting ready for October to do it. Don't forget, the next time you'll see us on, he's got a bicycle.
Yeah, bicycle.
I got a bicycle in this arena. It's of course will be SummerSlam. I'm not going to do the Money in the Bank, although I'm very tempted with being the first lot of full crowd allowed back into the arena. I'm very tempted about that. At the moment, though, the plan is to do SummerSlam as our next one. And then we'll give you a retro one in September. We'll be back to our regular 2 shows a month, leading all the way up until probably a similar period of time as now, where we'll start maybe taking a break after SummerSlam just to see how things are going. I enjoyed that show tremendously. My favorite match was probably the Barry Windham Dusty one. That was just such a great story told as well for me. But
I agree with that.
Yeah. And as I said, Barry Windham, Dusty Rhodes, 2 of my favorites of all time. So it's not hard for me to choose them 2 as a match. You'll see us also coming up on Total Markout within the next probably month or so, depending on which we'll be doing a fantasy booking.
Yeah.
Which will be the golden era of the WWF versus the modern era of WWF, going back to 2014 for that particular period of time. And we'll be coming with that hopefully soon. We just need to finish off writing the cards and stuff like that, and making sure graphics are available. On top of that, you will see us in August. We will have a very special Total Markout well, we'll be doing what WWE's kind of started doing after they read my Discord chat, I think, which is the ultimate SummerSlam card for me and Boss. It's what we're going to call a pick-a-mix, though, because there are certain rules that are different to the ultimate ones you see on the network. So that'd be fun for me. Really difficult for Boss. But we'll do that. We're going to get down to them. So yeah, that's what we've got coming up. Streams and Let's Plays are when we can do it and what we've got available. Very much like that. The world is opening up a bit more, so time is getting a bit difficult to work around. So we do, but we hopefully will continue to get you the product, the stuff, and the produce the products that you enjoy as well. So keep an eye for everything here. As always, like, comment, and subscribe with what you liked about the show, what you didn't like about the show. Recommendations, as we said, you recommend stuff to us, we'll give it a try. We'll have a look, see if it will work for us. But it has to be available on the WWE Network. Otherwise, we can't endorse other aspects. We're not saying we don't use them. We just can't endorse them and allow everyone else to do it and do a show around that. On top of that as well, if hit the little bell. I don't even know the bell does anything. I know. Actually no. Don't hit the bell. Fuck it. I don't care. Just come and see us when we upload something new. If you want to see myself on anything, it's Geek King. Apart from on Twitter, where it's Geek Streams, which is G33K STREAMS. And of course on Boss, it's at Steve Jones 313. It's good for what ails you. Now, we finally got that all done. And Boss, anything else you want to say, mate?
Yeah, busy. Thank you for tuning in. Sorry for all the interruptions essentially caused by my side, so I do apologize for that. But hey, that's the nature of a watch along. You know, sometimes these things happen. And you know, I sincerely hope that you guys will continue to tuning to what we do. Obviously, leave your suggestions. Remember that Geek King will often do live streams as well. There isn't really a schedule at the moment, but you know, again, you know, subscribe to the Twitch channel. You'll see when he's going live. We do try to talk to people as we're playing and stuff like that.
I'm very much an active chatter.
Yeah,
I'm very much active
exactly.
in the chat. Don't worry about that.
You know, and then watch out for other videos that I'm hopefully going to be bringing to the channel, you know, more let's plays and stuff and certain editorials and stuff. But you know, just watch this space, you know, because with this channel we're not trying to rush anything. We're not trying to, you know, pretend that you can get success overnight. We would rather go the slow and steady rate and just be true to what we want to do, rather than just like, oh, let's play like Fortnite and Overwatch, and you just nom head no VPN.
I've got no interest in all in playing fucking Fortnite. Or what's the other one? The fucking PUBG or whatever it's called.
Let me put it specifically. This is a passion channel. You know, we do this channel because we're passionate about it, not because we're trying to grab a particular target market or hit a particular metric. You know, so you can always ensure that what we put out on this channel is what we want to put out. And sometimes that means you get videos every so often. Sometimes it's more on a monthly basis.
Yeah.
And we know that, you know, the YouTube algorithm doesn't like that, but fuck the algorithm.
We also know the YouTube algorithm doesn't really like the length of our videos either, so
exactly.
But we're not going to do fucking minute-long videos to chime into the algorithm so that you guys only get a minute. I don't see the point of doing a minute-long video. My favorite stuff on YouTube is the longest stuff. That's what I'm going to give people. Anyway, exactly. But yes, and the final thing I'll say from both of us is that remember, you can pick up your official MIA merchandise, which includes the Steve Jones 313 and Geek King Kaiju shirts at geekking.redbubble.com. That's G33KKing.redbubble.com. I think we've kept you on, and it's been start to start, and we hope you enjoyed it, and we do hope that you enjoyed the whole show, no matter what happened in the beginning. I know it was a little bit awkward, it was just me and you guys, but you know, things happen. Other than that, you know, there's not much else to say, to be honest with you, Boss. I mean, I struggle sometimes to think of all these witty little things that I come up with all the time. And you know what? It's really struggling because the OBS isn't working. Be honest with you guys, OBS isn't working.
Will you shut up?
There we go. That's not gonna let me stop recording. Piece of shit. M-I-A.